alarm goes off every morning at 6:50, so that way I have time, if I so choose, to snooze it to be up by 7. And of course, the first thing I do is greet the love of my life, and that is Kitty, of course, before going into the living room to wake up Freya. And y'all have seen this scene every pup date video. She sleeps in her crate, so of course I gotta wake little miss up. She's always such a sleepy dog in the morning. I love it. I would take that over a very hyper dog 100% of the time. She always gives me a big stretch in the morning, and sometimes we lay down in her dog bed because it's that big and I kind of cuddle her. But this morning I decided to just let her go wake Griffin up because that's probably her favorite thing of the whole day. I love looking at her little nub just go crazy when she jumps on the bed. She does the same for me whenever Griffin wakes her up, but it's just the cutest thing in the morning. She always comes in and cuddles us, and then while they get to, you know, hang out and cuddle in the morning, let's just take a look at the way I look in the morning. Disgusting. And the first thing that I do every single morning is take little miss on a walk, and I get her little treat pouch, which I always fill with her kibble in the morning. She gets a cup of food in the morning and a cup at night, so I just throw a cup in there so that way I can give her some treats, which she knows exactly what is happening. She knows that sound. And I of course give her some through her walk whenever she's being a, you know, good little girl. But this is the way that I typically look when I go on dog walks. I've looked worse, I've looked better, but I don't really care because it's so early in the morning, and honestly it helps weird people, aka men, not talk to me while I'm walking. Little Miss loves her morning walks. She of course has time to do her morning business. You're welcome. And I of course gotta bag that ish up, throw it away, be a good dog parent. You guys know the drill. And look at this freaking morning sunlight. Like, gorgeous. I love walking in this. Like, she's an angel. Oh my god. She just loves to sniff, sniff, sniff. That's literally all we do on these walks. I just walk really slowly and she gets to sniff around and she has fun. It ended up being way more hot and humid than I thought it was gonna be, and it was absolutely disgusting, and I forgot my hair clip, so I was miserable. So of course I threw that ish up and we've fed her the rest of her breakfast, which if you watch the pup date videos, you already know the drill. We do training and stuff like that with her breakfast after we do some of the walking, so she still gets her full cup in the morning. She just gets them on a walk and while we train. We're not working on any new tricks at the moment, just working on the basics again because Little Miss has been regressing, unfortunately, but she does get new water every single morning because she drinks so much and also gets it so dirty, so of course she has to get new fresh water every single morning. That way it's nice and cold for her, and basically Freya is all done in the morning, which means I can move on to Miss Kitty. She's just hanging out in the hallway, waiting her turn to get some Levins and some food. Freya, of course, has to be in on all the action. She's always so close to Kitty and loves to sniff her all over, which Kitty doesn't mind to an extent, but sometimes Freya just gets a little too nosy, if you know what I mean. But Kitty gets hard food and wet food, and y'all always come for me asking for a day in the life of Kitty, which would be so boring because all this girl does is sleep. She is 12 years old, y'all, but I still kind of want to do a video sometime because I think it would be funny because all she does is sleep. But I, of course, clean out her wet food dish every single morning because it gets a little dirty from the night before with any kind of like dried wet food, and of course we got to grab a new can. This girl is on a diabetic diet because she has diabetes. She's in remission, thank God, but she does eat really, really, really expensive wet food, which she absolutely loves. Like, she's obsessed with it. She goes crazy for it every time I feed it to her, which at least I'm happy about because if I have to buy her expensive food, at least she loves it. And she is also on a special diabetic hard food diet, which is the same food but just hard food wise, and she gets a half a cup every day. So she gets that full half cup in the morning, she'll graze on it all day, and then she gets to kind of replenish that the next morning. And I'm just admiring how her wet food kind of turned into a little slobby heart, but it's still heart, and I love her. And here she is just waiting for her food. She always waits by the door. She's like, come on bitch, hurry up, give me my food. And after Kitty gets her food, she of course also gets fresh water. And you might be asking, what the hell kind of water bowl is this? It's not your normal water bowl. It was supposed to be a water fountain, but I was washing the pieces in the dishwasher and the lid literally melted. I wish I had a picture to show you guys, but it melted off. So right now it's just a normal bowl until I get her a new one. It used to flow and be a water fountain. Leave me alone. But since today is Wednesday, it is time to clean out the litter box. Yay! I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so of course we gotta kind of scoop that up. Freya always has to be in the business, wondering what the heck is going on. Who's shocked? Not me. And you'll find out soon enough why I do the kitty litter every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but for now we're just gonna throw that bitch right into the trash can. But the kitty litter is not complete until I kind of vacuum up that area also every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This cordless vacuum is a freaking lifesaver. I will link it down below because it's, I don't know, love it. It's affordable. Got it off Amazon. Like, it's the best thing ever because I can just kind of grab it and clean up kitty litter. And I usually just do a sweep around the house to kind of pick up anything else that's kind of laying around. Freya's like fluff from her toys or any kind of pieces of her toys that she's kind of like bitten off. Just do a little once over. Of course we do deep cleaning, but this is just a morning routine kind of thing. So I just take it because it's cordless around the house. And I always kind of do a sweep underneath the kitchen cabinets, like counter area, because of course crumbs always get down there. Freya usually does a really good job of cleaning all that up, but while I have it out, I usually do it. And now that the animals are taken care of, both of them have had their breakfast, it is now time for our breakfast. I'm making myself a buttered bagel this morning, and Griffin just wanted a muffin that we got at Giant Eagle the other day. They're giant. They're actually really, really good, but I was just feeling like a buttered bagel. I don't know if you guys ever get in those kicks where you just want to eat a bagel every day for like 3 months and then you don't touch them again for like a year. And it's just the cycle that I go through. So that's what I'm in right now. Loving the bagel kick right now. And Griffin and I have been trying to kind of make time for each other in the morning. So we're just kind of hanging out for breakfast, watching an episode of BoJack. And after Griffin left for work, you know, Mother Nature made her appearance for me this morning, and you know, what are the freaking odds? So I grabbed some ibuprofen because my cramps are killing me, and Griffin shared this hack with me that I used to be so bad at taking pills, and he said just take it with anything but water and it's so much easier. And it is. Like, I used to always take them with water and I'd choke and die every time. So now if I just take it with like orange juice, apple juice, anything but, so much easier to swallow a pill. So try that. Before I actually get started with the day, I really like to clean everything up because I hate walking around a messy house, and our house is absolutely disgusting this morning because it just gets like that throughout the day. We have dishes everywhere, the stove is disgusting, we have to clean up from like snacks from last night or the butter from this morning. I usually like to tidy up the living room. Right now it just needs the pillows and like blanket together. Got some stuff on my desk, like not too bad, but I just like to do a morning cleanup so that way everything is a little more put together so I feel really good moving through my day. So we're starting here in the kitchen, just kind of like cleaning off all of the counters, putting stuff away, making things a little bit more tidy. We had some chips and salsa last night, so we got to put the chips away. Should have done that last night. Hopefully they're not like, you know, bad, but oh well. And since moving here, I have hated these dark counters only because it hides dirt, which I know is purposeful so that way it doesn't look dirty all the time, but also because it doesn't look dirty all the time, I don't think that it's dirty until I start cleaning it, and then I'm like, wow, this is disgusting and I should have cleaned this sooner. So I've tried to wipe these counters down every single morning because to the eye, it never looks dirty, but they're disgusting. So I prefer our old white counters because that you could see it and I could just like spot clean all the time, but with this I really can't. Freya also likes to help me with the morning chores. She usually does the scratchy tongue cycle on all the dirty dishes as I load them into the dishwasher. That's what Griffin's family called it, and I think it's adorable. And lucky us, our garbage disposal has been broken for like 3 days, so our sink is clogged and it's getting grosser and grosser. Hopefully they fix it soon. And you might think we're crazy, but honestly the best thing to clean your stove with is this invisible glass cleaner. I don't remember where I got it honestly, but it makes the stovetop, because we have like a glass stovetop in a way, like squeaky clean. And I'm sure a lot of y'all like made a weird face when I put the kitty litter in our kitchen trash can, but I told you it would all be revealed soon because our trash also comes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, which is why I clean the litter box Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because that way the kitty litter isn't sitting in the trash for so long and not stinking up the house because we immediately take it out. Griffin is usually in charge of the trash, but he forgot this morning, so I had to take it out. We have trash valet though, so they just come to our door and pick it up, which is really, really nice. So hopefully our house never smells like kitty litter because that stuff is just in and out and it doesn't sit in our trash can for too long, and especially not in our kitchen. These two Kongs and Sticky Mat came out of the clean dishwasher yesterday, and I like to fill them up and put them in the freezer so that way they're just frozen and ready to grab and go, because frozen peanut butter Kong will last way longer than a regular peanut butter Kong. So whenever they get cleaned out of the dishwasher, I always just fill them back up and pop them in the freezer. That way they're ready to go all the time. Y'all can't see her, but little Miss is already sitting in her bed. She literally ran over there as soon as I brought the peanut butter out because she knows that she'll get some if she's good and goes to her bed because she doesn't get any food in the kitchen. So she's just waiting to get some peanut butter because I of course always let her lick the knife whenever I'm done, or the spoon, or whatever. So whenever she wants something, that girl just waits in her bed, and that's the best thing that she does because she doesn't beg in the kitchen, and it makes me so happy. And now to clean up the living room. It doesn't need much. I just wanted to kind of straighten everything up, fold the blankets, you know the drill. I just like to put controllers back where they go, any kind of remotes back where they go, so that way when we sit down at night to watch stuff, we know where everything is and it's all put away. And again, I just like a clean house to start with. And that includes the bedroom. I love having the bed made, so this is probably like my favorite thing to do. It just really pulls everything together. Like if you think your room is disgusting and messy, if the only thing you do is make your bed, I promise you it'll look 20 times better. So I make my bed every single morning and it makes me feel good, and that's really all that matters. Any kind of clothes that we have laying around in the mornings, I always try to pick up. Usually there's socks on the side of the bed, anything like that, we just throw it in the dirty clothes hamper, which we will get to later. And I do like to tidy up Freya's toys. I know that you guys are gonna think it's stupid because all they do is get pulled out anyways, and I know, it just makes me feel good, okay? I like to have everything in a spot in the morning, and then it can turn into complete chaos throughout the day. That does not bother me. She always rips all of them out and makes a mess, and every morning I put them back. There's not much to do in the office, even though it looks atrocious, and it's just because there's so much clutter because we haven't finished decorating it yet. I want to get that room together because it gives me so anxiety. There's stuff everywhere and nothing's put together, so hopefully we'll get there soon. But I really only have this mic to clean up, and no, it is not for the podcast as much as I wish it was. Griffin was actually a guest on one of his old like frat brothers podcast radio shows that he's doing, so I let him use my mic last night, and that's why that is out. And I usually wait to do the laundry until Thursdays because Thursdays tend to be a big editing day, so that way, you know, the noise doesn't get in the way of filming. However, this week it's kind of flipped, and today I'm going to be editing a lot. So I'm just going to do the laundry today, make sure that all of that's done, and that way, you know, as that's running, because it is very, very loud, it doesn't get in the way of anything for me as far as work stuff, and I can just do it throughout the day, which also helps me take a lot of breaks because in between long editing, I get to change loads and do all that kind of stuff, which helps me break up my day. And the time has finally come to where I can get myself ready because I like to clean and do everything that basically will get me dirty anyways before I take a shower, like do the kitty litter, clean up everything, so that way I can get ready and I can actually be clean before starting my work day. Sorry, I got a little steamy in here. It's supposed to be like 81 today, however, it's supposed to rain all freaking day. So since it's gonna be hot and humid, and also I'm on my period and my cramps are terrible, it's time for comfy shorts, and basically Griffin's shirts are way more comfier than mine. So Griffin, if you're watching this, no you're not. He doesn't actually hate it, but he hates it when I wear his shirts because I don't know why. Like, get over it, they're more comfortable and I like them. These are the vitamins that I take every single day that I have no idea if they actually do anything for me or not, but I just keep taking them because why not? This is the moisturizer I use every single day because my normal moisturizer that is my go-to, my favorite, I feel like is discontinued. I can't find them at any store. I've been to like 16 every week and that's what I'm left with. This is the spoolie that I use to brush out my eyebrows after doing my moisturizer so that way they don't dry all like wonky. I don't know, I just do it. And this is the perfume that I wear every single day. I have like 16 by them. This is the one that I'm currently using and it smells really good. And thank God this is only like day 2 of my braid curls because they actually still look good to where I don't have to do anything with them. Just a nice little fluff out and then we are ready to go. The final OOTD is of course this Ohio Pride shirt from Griffin's side of the closet. These biker shorts, which are from Halara. My bloating, brought to you by Mother and Nature. And of course, anytime I see Kitty, anytime, she has to get love. Like, that's the rules. If Kitty is visible, she must get pets before proceeding. And y'all thought I was gross, but I'm not. I did forget to put on deodorant earlier, but this is the deodorant that I wear every single day. I forgot before, but then I realized it, so we are all good. We smelling good. I promise I do wear deodorant every day. Do not come for me. I was planning on having Freya stay home with me today because why not? She can just hang out with me. We'll go to the dog park, whatever. But since, you know, my period hit this morning, I just don't feel like dealing with any of that, so I decided to take her to doggy daycare. That way she can have a nice fun day. I love it when she sits her little chin on the seat like that. Like, she just looks so cute. Oh my god, obsessed with her. And let's face it, she always has way more fun at doggy daycare than she ever would just like sitting in the office watching me edit. Anyways, so she has fun. They love her here. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. And since today was the first day that Starbucks dropped their fall drinks, I decided to stop by and try one for the first time.
Sorry about that. What's going to get started for you?
Can I please try the new like apple crisp macchiato, please?
Yeah, is that hot or ice?
Hot, please.
Okay, what size?
Can I do a grande, please?
Sure, anything else for you?
No, thank you. I'm sure you're shocked that I did not get a pumpkin spice latte. Thank you.
And your card.
Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. Thank you. I always do new coffee reviews on my Instagram, so I have a coffee highlight if you guys are curious of like what I've tried in the past, my thoughts on this one. You guys can go check it out over there. But now my work day can actually begin. After all of that this morning, that's kind of like my pre-work morning routine, and then I can finally get down to business, which of course I always start by doing emails. I usually check my work email first because, you know, that's like my real job, quote unquote, answer any emails that I need there, and then I move on to my YouTube email and stuff like that, handle any brand deals. Today I was actually editing and uploading my plan with me video, so this is me kind of making the thumbnail. If you guys are curious, I kind of do time lapses or like behind the scenes on those. Sometimes I'll post them on Instagram as like reels or on my stories and stuff like that, but I usually make especially my plan with me thumbnails in Canva, which is a website, and then I do the text in Final Cut because I don't pay for Canva, so I can't import custom fonts. And while the video is actually exporting and, you know, uploading to YouTube, I actually go through all my comments every single morning on YouTube. I sometimes get comments like, how do I have time to answer all of these comments? And I do it every single morning. So every morning I sit down and I answer all the comments from the day before and make sure that I reply to you guys, because my favorite thing is to literally talk to you guys. So if you're ever wondering, I do respond to every single comment on my YouTube channel, and I try to get to all my DMs. Sometimes those are kind of flooded, but if you ever have questions or if you just want to like say hi, I always comment back, and I love hearing from you guys. But today's video just went live, which means it is noon, which means the morning is over. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and this little style of my morning routine. I love you guys so much, more than you will ever know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!